Hello everybody and welcome back to the Blanket Fort, where we stay cozy and we play cozy. If you're new here, my name is Gina and today we are going to be working on my house for my urban garden island called Matcha City. And the idea that I have for the house, for this room specifically, is I want to create a cherry blossom cafe. So that is exactly what we're going to do today. Let's go ahead and get to building. So let's open up our editor here and we are going to decide on wallpaper and flooring. And I already kind of have a plan for this. I have the wall partition up there already because I was kind of testing this out earlier. So I already have an idea. Let's take a look here. So I really wanted to try the cherry blossom trees wall, which I know is kind of an unpopular thing to use, but I thought it would be really cool with the idea that we have going on. And then for the accent wall, I was going to go with the white European style wall just to add some windows to the space because I don't have any custom codes for windows right now. So I was just going to use an in-game wallpaper and we'll build off of this. So I also kind of want to change the flooring to a more pink flooring. So we have the My Melody flooring and I think that looks pretty good. So let's start off with that. We might change our minds. And then let's create a counter space. So I'm going to take out some tall wooden island counters here and we are going to move them. First, I'm going to start off with some in the back because I want a little counter space with maybe like some pastries or something back there. Like they're going to be sold to some customers, and then we'll have a counter space in the front as well. So maybe like right there. And then we'll have, I think that should be enough space. I was thinking instead of counters right here, we could actually do a dessert case. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so we have our dessert case and maybe we can, let's extend this out like right there. And then we'll add countertops. Yeah. Maybe one more. There we go. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. So the question is, do we want to close this off? My brain is saying no, just because how the countertops work. I wish they would, so when you put them sideways to one another, they don't connect like they do going the same direction. So that's really frustrating thing with that item. So I think we'll just leave it open for right now. And then I really want to use I think it's the cinema roll tables, which I think will fit really cutesy-like in here. Where the heck are the cinema roll tables? Oh, here they are. We'll just start with 2 for right now. So I'm gonna put one right here, and then I think I'll put one right here on the half tile. And then we will look at chairs. So I was thinking we could do diner chairs for a couple of them, and then we would have some footrests for the others. So just to like have it be an eclectic seating situation. I think I'm gonna put these over here. Okay, and then we'll put this one kind of off center, make it look pretty natural. And then I do want rugs down, I think, under these. So I'm gonna do, should we do like both heart rugs? Would that be cute? Is that cute? I mean, kinda. The diner chair kind of hangs off the side there, and I'm not sure if I like that. We could bring it down one like that. Let's see how it looks like when we're walking. No, I don't think that looks good. I think it looks really good over here though. So let's actually get rid of this, and it just looks like a little washed out. Maybe it's the lighting. Okay, no, it's not the lighting. It just looks bad. Let's do... No, it looks like too, like, plush. That also looks too plush. No. We're kind of limited on rugs because I didn't pick up that many rugs, honestly. What's this? Oh, no. And we have this one, which... I don't know, my mind immediately goes to, like, how much food is going to get caught up in this. I know it's totally make-believe, but I don't know. I think that looks okay. I think we'll leave it like that. Once we add more lighting back here, it won't look as, like, moldy and gross. So let's work on lighting. So I have these milk glass lamps that I really want to use. So we are going to use them. So I'm just going to get all of these out. And then I think I have a couple of pink ones somewhere. Oh no, they're already pulled out. Okay. So my plan is I want something to be lighting up this back area. So we are going to put the milk glass lamps back here. And then some over the tables here. And I want them to be symmetrical, so we'll leave them symmetrical. And I think we'll put these farther out this way, like that. I think these look okay. The ones in the back make it look weird, but I think when we're walking through, it won't look as weird. Yeah. So I think that looks pretty good. And then we will need to add stuff to the counters. So let's do... Oh, we also need to add some floral sconces. And they're not going there, but they are going to go here. And then I think I'll add one here, like above the door, maybe? And then one right there. And then maybe another one above that door. Okay, so we're better lit now. Let's put some stuff on the counters themselves. I keep opening the storage instead of opening the editor, so apologies. Okay, so my idea is that, so I have a cake in here. Oh yeah, the wedding cake. And then maybe the pink mixer, just because like it's like, okay, we made the cake. And what else? We'll do a cherry blossom. Maybe we can do this cinnamon roll tray. So we'll start with that. that. And then maybe this back here. Ooh, that looks pretty cute. I like it. So we'll put that there. Ooh, we can have a lucky cat because it's just like kind of a must, right? Lucky cat is kind of a must, but I think I'm going to switch this. I'm going to put it over here. We'll put the cinema roll tray there. And I think what the plan is, we're going to leave these walls bare because the wallpaper is just so loud. It's kind of a statement in and of itself. So we're going to leave those walls bare and just make it very minimal, which is good because, I don't know, when I was looking through like wall hanging items, I'm realizing how, like there's not that many wall hanging items, which is very interesting. But anyways, let's figure out what to put here because I don't want anything really. So we have two items that are about the same height. I'm wondering if we should just put something like flat in the middle. So maybe we could put like a plate of cookies, maybe. Let's do that. So that way it's not the same height. And I realize now that we don't have a cash register like in our inventory, but like I kind of don't care. So we're just gonna move on. So what the plan is for the next few videos for Matcha is we are gonna keep working on my house. For the next video, I am pretty sure we're gonna do something like I think we're gonna work on the upstairs, and my idea for that is pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna make like a garden or like a plant shop sunroom, and just like make it very full of plants and like, I don't know. I think it sounds pretty cool. So maybe we'll have like some chairs and stuff in there that we can like chill out in. But I wanted it to be like kind of an overgrown sunroom. I think for this floor lamp, I am going to put it in this back corner just to lighten it up a little bit because we're not going to put anything else on the walls here. And I think that looks pretty good. That looks really good, actually. My only concern is I think that this counter area is a little bit too close to the like seating and stuff, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. We can try moving all of this. So let's move it back one. Yeah, okay. I think that looks a bit better. I kind of want to put something over here. So I do have a little magazine rack thing. So maybe we can do that. Yeah. Ooh, and it landed right where I wanted it to. That was awesome. Okay, yeah, no, I like that. Okay, that is pretty cute. And then I'm thinking maybe like a couple of plants in the corner. Okay, we're gonna need to scroll all the way down. Okay, now we are at the plants. We can try and fit these cherry blossom branches, but you know how they are. They like take up like 3 whole tiles. I am uncertain. Let's look at it from our point of view. So, hold on. Okay, so we are walking in and we can't really see that plant. So it kind of needs to go, right? I keep opening the thingy. Yeah, let's get rid of that. And then, I don't know, maybe we should make the whole thing cherry blossoms, honestly. It is the Cherry Blossom Café, after all. Okay, so let's replace the Schefflera. Okay, that works, that works. And that looks pretty good. I think I like it. Okay, another thing that I want to do. So we do have a custom code that is a matcha menu, and I kind of want to use that. So let's try it. Oh, no. Okay, so, I like the cherry blossom being under that lamp right there, but I need the menu to go somewhere, right? I could put it over here, but like when you walk in, it's kind of hard to see. And I keep opening Lay Storage instead of my editor. Oh, please let me. I mean, you can kind of see it. Should we extend this out? Mayhaps. Mayhaps we shall. So let's try putting another counter. Okay. Yeah, okay. Not mad about that. And I also have our matcha flag. And I'm wondering if we can place that also, but is it necessary? Probably not. But this looks like a menu, you know, like you're ordering matcha from the Cherry Blossom Cafe. The only thing is we need something here on the counter, and then we need to put something on the tables as well. So let's do that. See, now I'm wishing that we had a cash register, but we don't. And that's okay. We can always add one in at some other point. Maybe we can put... let me move this around. I think... Hi, can I move you? Yes, okay. Maybe I can put like a... We don't have a cash register, and I think we can put like a clipboard or something. Like maybe someone is taking inventory and they're like... They set their clipboard down for a second while they were doing that. I think that might be good. Or we can leave it blank. We can just like leave it very simple, and this is where you walk up to order. I think that would be fine. And then we need to add like some coffee cups and stuff. So I think I'll go for the teacups. So we'll put a teacup there, and then a green one over here. Okay. I I think that looks pretty decent. It's very cutesy. I really like it. I'm gonna play around with the lighting for a second. And I always hate the brightest lighting setting. I think it looks like a hospital. I have the lowest one and it looks very relaxing, very, very zen. I always lean towards that, but I know that it's not everyone's favorite. So maybe we'll keep it on the medium one, and that should be good enough. Okay, another thing I think I want here is the Mupa menu, and I'm pretty sure I have one. So let's get, actually I think I saw it in my pockets. I think we'll put that right there. I think that looks pretty good. Something about it, I think it suits this whole vibe. And we have a little touch of blue with the blue from the Moroccan footrest, and I think that kind of ties it together. Okay, I think I really like this. I did like kind of a rough draft of this before I built it. And I knew that I would change things like the second time I did it, and it looks pretty different from the first time I did it, and I think I really like it. I think that I like it better than the rough draft that I did. I think it looks really good. I think this is something that I would definitely want to hang out in. You know, get some matcha at the Cherry Blossom Cafe, pick up a book or a magazine and read, get a little sweet treat. I think it looks super cute. So one thing I don't like about the houses is that the corners are always really dark. You guys know what I'm saying? Like the corners are always really dark, even if I have lighting in those corners. Like clearly I have this lamp here that is on and it's not lighting up this corner at all. So that's pretty frustrating. I don't do interiors often. I do play with Happy Home Paradise every now and again, but yeah, I'm not sure why it does that. I have so much lighting in here. And I'm sure other like lighting fixtures, like the bigger lamps and stuff, probably provide a lot more light. But even when you turn on like the bright light, it's still like super shadowy in the corner. And I'm sure it is totally dependent on like what wallpaper you use and whatnot, but like I'm not sure. I'm not seeing much difference between this and this, you know, this and this. I think that looks pretty. I really like the low lighting. I think it looks really pretty, but I really want this to be like a very light and refreshing cafe. So I think I'm going to keep it on the medium setting. But yeah, overall, I am pretty satisfied with how this cafe turned out. So I think that if I do get a cash register on like a Treasure Island run, I might add it to this build, but yeah, I'm sure we'll come back and change a couple things like as we go, as we keep working on the interior. But for now, I'm pretty satisfied with it. You know, I always feel bad like leaving a blank space. But honestly, when you're decorating interiors, it can start to feel really cluttered, and I feel like I'm not as good as other people when it comes to interiors with like making it feel like full but not cluttered, if that makes sense. But I feel like this is a pretty good start for someone who is not used to decorating interiors. So anyways, I think that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Wanted to give you another reminder to like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me. Also, memberships are now open, so if you'd like to support me through a membership, you are more than welcome to become a member of my channel, and I will be happy to shout you out at the end of each video. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.